the Mal's Journey YouTube channel. So, welcome us back, guys. Welcome us back. So, ayun, guys. Kumusta kayong lahat? And it's been a while that we posted a video. Yung matinong video, guys, ha? Kasi most of our video is not really like matino. Ano ba yung matino? Yung bang mga ano-ano lang. Actually, there's no really good content in our video. So anyway, so kami po ay nagbabalik and welcome to the Mal's Journey. Gusto namin i-share sa inyo yung aming journey this time being a couple. This journey is into the journey through marriage. So, and this topic is a foreigner to get married here in the Philippines. So, right, babe?
Right, babe. Well, at least a Canadian.
Okay. So, if you are foreigner, if you are foreigner from Canada or US citizen wishing to get married here in the Philippines, so this is for you all, guys. So, and we're going to tackle that right now. So, if you are interested, so please stay tuned. Okay, guys, welcome back. Okay, so anyway, this is the topic that we will going to tackle today. So, for those foreigner from Canada or US citizen wishing to get married here in the Philippines, so this is all for you guys, and check it out. And this is just based in our experience, guys, or through Scott experience, how he get his statutory declaration here in the Philippines. So, to obtain your certificate of no impediment to marriage. Okay? So, the question is, does Canada or US give a certificate of no impediment to marriage? Okay, the answer is no. Why? Because there is no central registry of marriage and divorce in Canada or US. Okay? Right, babe?
Correct.
Okay, do you want to say something?
Oh, to the
Okay,
viewer
to the
audience.
Okay.
Actually, yeah. Most of it will be dealing with Canada, but the U.S. is very similar. Every province or state maintains their own registry of divorce and marriage. So the embassies will issue a statutory declaration of no impediment in lieu of the Philippine government's non-impediment or no impediment to marriage certificate.
Yeah. So this topic is about those US or Canadian citizenship wishing to get married here in the Philippines. So that's the topic today. And then the number 2 question, what you can obtain? The answer is your statutory declaration, which is you can get it in Canadian Embassy or US Embassy in the Philippines. You can get your statutory declaration in the Canadian or US Embassy here in the Philippines. So, but in this topic, we will only deal with the Canadian process for this document.
So if you're getting married in the Philippines, church or civil, you're going to require at least a month of jumping through hoops to make that happen. But one of the first things you're going to need is your marriage license, and for your marriage license you're going to need this document. Let's say that you're going to be here for 30 days, maximum duration for your visa. You're going to want to obtain this document as soon as you possibly can. So what you need to do is go online and you go to the Canadian Embassy in the Philippines. And from from that page, and we will give you links to the page, and you're going to fill out your request for the statutory declaration. There's a page on the Canadian website that gives you a timetable of available slots, and they only do it from 8 in the morning till 9:30 in the morning. So a very small window. So you have to figure out when you're going to be coming. You can book your appointment 3 months in advance. So if you've already booked your ticket and you know you're going to be here in September or October, you can book your appointment, so when you land in Manila, you can go and do your appointment the next morning. And I would suggest doing that way. Don't try and do it the same day like I did. It's kind of why we're doing this video. I landed at 4:30 in the morning. My appointment's for 9. It took half an hour to an hour to get through immigration, another 2 hours of waiting for the luggage to get offloaded from the plane. It was painful. I used to have a full head of hair, but not anymore. So the last thing you want to be doing is rushing and getting stressed out, because if you miss this appointment, you're going to be trying and hopefully being able to get in the next day.
Yes,
so
true.
Book your appointment for the next morning. That way, you've got the entire day. We'll give you links for all that stuff, and you can also request from the consulate in Cebu. You can also get it done there, but that you have to obtain your appointment via email. You'll have to correspond with them via email to get an appointment. Getting to the embassy is actually not bad. I was lucky the day I went, it was actually a national holiday and there was very little traffic.
We are a bit worried about about the appointment, because we didn't realize that that was a national holiday, but since Scott is already booked, he booked already his appointment ahead of time, so even that is a national holiday, they are still open. And before that, and if you already booked that appointment ahead of time, and even it's holiday, you can still get it. You can still get your statutory declaration. So, but before that, they will going to email you to the confirmation that, or they will going to remind you about your appointment.
Yes.
In Canadian Embassy.
You can also request the document that you're going to need to provide, which is your statutory declaration. You can request a copy of it from the embassy. They'll email it to you, and then you can fill it out and have it all ready to go, so when you arrive for your appointment, you can present that with all the other documentation that you're going to require. Things that you're going to need government issued picture ID with your signature on it, just to get through the door. We're not even talking the embassy door, we're talking the lobby, because they will give you a visitor badge, and they will keep your driver's license or whatever other form of government issued picture ID you have. They will keep that, give you visitor ID, and then you'll take the elevator to the 8th floor. You're going to need, if you're divorced, you're going to need your divorce papers, certified copy, or the original. If you're a widow or a widower, then you're going to require a death certificate. You're going to have the proof of why you are not married. If you've never been married before, then you just say, well, I've never been married before, and they'll give you a funny look and wonder why, why you've never been married. The information you're going to require on the document, though, is your marriage partner's name, birthday, address, and all that information. And you're also going to have a temporary residence in the Philippines. So it could be the hotel you're staying at, it could be,
House.
her residence, wherever. You're going to require that on that document too. And payment is $50 Canadian. So you're going to require $50 Canadian. Don't bring cash because they don't accept cash. I'm not too sure why, but they don't. So payment can be made by credit card, Visa, or MasterCard. But you need to fill out an authorization form and submit that with your application. It's an authorization form for the Visa and MasterCard for them to be able to do this. That option is only available, the credit card option is only available in the embassy in Manila. The embassy or the consulate in Cebu does not take that. The other two payment methods are a Philippine postal money order payable to the Embassy of Canada in Philippine peso, or a Canadian postal money order payable to the Receiver General of Canada in Canadian dollars. So, and I chose the Canadian money order, postal money order. It was just the simplest. So when you arrive at the RCBC building, that's where the Canadian Embassy and a few others are located. The Canadian Embassy is on the 6th, 7th, and 8th floor, but you are only going to be going to the 8th floor. You're going to walk in, security will direct you to the counter, and your first contact for the Canadian Embassy will be at that counter. And that's where they will ask you if you've got an appointment. You'll say yes. You'll show them your picture ID, which they will take away from you and give you the visitor pass, and direct you to the elevator, and up to the 8th floor you go. When you exit the elevator up on the 8th floor, you take a right turn, and the embassy's right there. And at this point in time, you've already gone. When you exit the elevator and turn right, the embassy's security is right there. You've already been through security scanners all day long, but yeah, you're gonna do it again. We've got another battery of security scanners for you, and you may wonder how many times does your bag and your body need to be scanned. Apparently, because from the elevator to the embassy, 5 feet, you could have slipped out a bomb.
Yeah.
Who knows?
That's true.
But it's worth it. There's no electronic devices allowed in the embassy. So no cell phone, no camera, and no electronics whatsoever. Because you could have, a little bomb. Okay. When you exit the elevator and turn right, the embassy's security is right there. You've already been through security scanners all day long, but yeah, you're gonna do it again. We've got another battery of security scanners for you, and you may wonder how many times does your bag and your body need to be scanned. Apparently, because from the elevator to the embassy, 5 feet, you could have slipped out a bomb.
Yeah.
Who knows?
That's true.
But it's worth it. There's no electronic devices allowed in the embassy. So no cell phone, no camera, and no electronics whatsoever. Because you could have, a little bomb. But they do supply you with lock boxes. So, for your gadgets, laptops, cameras, cell phones, you name it. Put your gadgets in a box, lock it, take the key with you, and Bob's your uncle.
And it's Free of charge!
Yes, and it's free of charge. You may find that hard to believe because very little is free of charge. If they can get a peso out of you, they will get a peso out of you. But they're not going to ask you for a single peso because, well, really, do you want to leave without your gadgets? No. You're going to return the key.
Yeah.
So security, after you've gone through your hopefully last round of x-rays and bag inspections, security will give you a, for lack of a better term, a now serving number.
Yeah. So they will give you the now serving number, guys. And that serving number will be
whatever it is.
so your appointment purpose.
Yeah. So yeah, you'll get this little number. You'll take it into reception. Give the receptionist that number. Tell her you've got an appointment, what time it is, your name, etc. And she will punch your keyboard with a couple of clicks and tell you to have a seat. Very politely. And she'll tell you just to keep your eye on the now serving board above you, and your turn will be when it's your turn. They will tell you what room to go to. When your number does come up, so you're number 299, and thankfully it's not like going and paying your power bill where you arrive and you get number 800 and they're only on number 5 right now, and you're like, really? No, there's hardly anybody there. So it's not a long wait.
Because when you already book your appointment, for those only people who book the appointment in that day, those only people can able to enter in the embassy.
Yeah. So your number will come up, and if you have to go to room 1 or room 2, the rooms are numbered, and you just walk up to the door, you turn the handle, and you walk in. And you just say hello to the nice lady sitting behind the counter. It's that simple. You walk in and say, "Hi, how are you doing? How's your day?" And she'll reply back saying, "My day's good, sir. Would you like a donut?" No, she doesn't ask you if you want a donut, but she's very polite. And she'll ask you why you're there, and you'll give her your reason and supply her all the documents that are required.
Yeah, you need to show them, guys, all the documents that they will need you. So supply them what they need, and
if they need to make a photocopy, they'll make the photocopy. I know, shock again, right? Somebody else making a photocopy. They don't send you out down the street, around the block to make a photocopy. No, they'll just do it right then and there, because you're paying them $50 Canadian for a 20-cent piece of paper.
Yes.
So they're quite happy to photocopy whatever you need.
So anyway, even you don't have photocopy to come over in the embassy, you don't need to worry about it. So they were gonna photocopy or Xerox all documents free of charge.
But yeah, it's quick and painless actually. I was actually there early by probably half an hour. They put my number right in the system, the now serving number, and I was out in less than 20 minutes with everything signed and sealed. So it's a relatively painless process, and the statutory declaration document, if you don't have them email it to you and you have it ready to go, if you arrive a few minutes early, they'll give you a copy of it and you can fill it out on the spot there. Just make sure you have all the information you need written down. Don't have it on your cell phone and all the rest of it, because you can't walk in there with a mobile device. There's no electronic device, so have paper with you. Basically what this document is it's basically a paper in lieu of your non-impediment to marriage.
Yeah.
And it's just saying that as far as the Canadian government or the US government are concerned, you are not restricted from marriage. You were divorced or your partner died and you are now free to marry, as far as the Canadian government is concerned, with the documentation that you have supplied them, which is the same documentation you would supply if you were getting married in country, like in Canada or the US. You have to supply the same documentation. So they're just saying, yeah, as far as we're concerned,
Yeah,
you're good to go.
all this process, guys, this process, not just only for the civil wedding. You can also, this one is also for any kind of wedding here in the Philippines. You will get through this process, okay?
Just the documentation is required.
Yeah,
Same.
so the documents that they're required is the same thing. Sa mga gustong magpakasal, if you wanna get married here in the Philippines, so you need to do all that process here exactly in the Philippines. And there's no walk-in, right, babe?
There's no walk-in.
Yeah, there's no walk-in. So, walang walk-in interview or there's no walk-in appointment. So, you need to do the appointment ahead of time. So, yun nga sinasabi ni Scott, don't do it in the same day that you land, because yun nga, yung hindi mo alam kung ano yung mangyayari, or yeah, yung mangyayari sa mismong journey mo, flight go to the Philippines, kasi yun nga, maraming delays or maraming mga you need to go through all the immigration process and then get your bags. So yun nga, medyo mahirap. And si Scott, ginawa niyo yun din, but we're happy that he finally do it, guys. He finally did it. Maaari, gawin nyo na lang in the next day. So, para makapagpahinga kayo. So, yun lang yung advice namin. So, anyway, and hindi na natin patatagalin to. Kung meron kayong mga questions regarding about this video or meron kayong mga gusto pang itanong sa amin, please don't hesitate to comment down below. At saka sabayan nyo na rin ng subscribe. And if you enjoy watching this video, please do like it and click the notification bell so that you will get notified every time we have new uploaded video. So ayun, I hope this video, guys, will gonna help you through all the process or documents that you need. So, ayun, maglalagay kami ng link and then we will gonna post it some form, right, babe? The form, yeah, how it looks like, the form of postal ID or postal ID order, babe? Yeah, money postal order, and the form that how it looks like the confirmation process when you already book your appointment in the Canadian Embassy. So yun, maglalagay kami dyan sa screen, and then we're gonna put also the link, all the link that you need to or the website that you need to go to, so you can book your appointment in the embassy. So, our next video is again, after this we will gonna post about how we went through marriage license. Okay, hope you enjoy this video, guys, and we will see you in our next one. Bye. Say bye, babe.
Oh, bye.